So we are here for the Saturday before 2026 minor league starts for AAA, AA, and similarly so in AAA. Iowa defeated Louisville in a rain short game 8-6 in minor league baseball. In major league baseball, they do rain short games. In college, they do that as well. They'll do that as well. College, they're more shorten the games. You mean like the teams have only, say, 4 hours to play. You know, their flight is like, it might be a noon local game. Their flight is like at 4 or 5 p.m. So they can only play till, say, 4 p.m. And, you know, go straight on the plane. Straight to the airport, you know. You know, even if they get, I guess, skip the line, you know. Or, you know what I mean? Like at the airports, they have, you know, I guess, go right up front, you know. But, you know, so, let's get line, you know. So, yeah, we have Iowa 8-6 early Louisville with 2 in the first. Both teams score runs second, and 3 in the third for the Cubs. Iowa Cubs, 1 in the third for Louisville Bats, and 4 in the fourth for the Iowa Cubs, 2 in the fifth for Louisville Bats, and then none. It's through 6, so it's 5.5 innings. I guess it's the Louisville must have got a chance in 6, or either got a chance in 6, just didn't finish it or something. But Louisville does win 8-6. Louisville with a solid win. Louisville with a solid win. Or Iowa with a solid win, sorry. Iowa with a solid win over Louisville. That is a nice win. But, you know, what could have happened for Louisville? Could Louisville have been probably, you know, possibly so. It's always kind of frustrating, you know. But it is what it is. I know minor league, they more so prior. They do short games. They call off so then they don't have to, you know, so that like the game isn't like having to be played like 3 months later, because that can happen, you know. You know, if you're in the middle of a game and it has to be played, you know. I mean, Major League Baseball does not want to do that either, but they do. But minor league not either. But I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen last year with one game. It was like a little bit of a time. I was like, wow, you know. And that's why the doubleheaders are 7 innings in minor league, because minor league more prioritizes and like getting like they do the 2-for-1 tickets where you get 2 games, 1 ticket. So if you have tickets to that game, you had the tickets to the game that got rained out, or you had tickets to the today's game, you know, you get both tickets for you get coming to both games. And also they do it to where they want like the players to get like the experience of playing games, you know. What's it like to play the professional baseball, you know, work on some fundamentals, you know. Like college baseball, they'll do 7 games, doubleheaders I've seen in the conference play. You know, they'll do 7 games if like teams agree to it. And that's kind of a reason, you know. One, so they get all the games and they get to play all the games, and you know, for one so they get to play all the games in. So, you know, it kind of allows the players like work on like stuff, get them prepared, you know, get some fun on if they're for the next level, you know, like college baseball and like college sport, you know. So yeah, Stern Sport 4-3 over Rochester. Syracuse 7-9-7 Woosher has won 3 straight against St. Paul. St. Paul's been having some tough ones. It was 5. St. Paul was 3-0 against the Neptunians. They were going 3-0 against the Woosher Red Sox. They played 3 games. One was a rain delay. Was canceled due to like the weather. It was Wednesday's game. It was postponed until Sunday. And then you had Thursday's game. Rain delayed. And they were going to postpone that one. Too. But and since they moved the doubleheader to Sunday, they could have had the doubleheader, I guess, on Friday. But they just decided not to. And they probably were going to do it Saturday, Sunday, but Saturday is. Oh, actually, no, was it when? No, it was Thursday, Fridays. My bad. That was Thursday, Fridays. Thursday was a postponed to Saturday. Yep, that was Thursday's game, and then Friday's game. I have canceled straight. I said Wednesday, Thursday. Yep, it's Thursday, Friday. Yep, my bad. So we have Thursday's game that's moved up Sunday, and then they weren't sure about Friday. They were, if Friday's game was going to be played or not. And so they didn't want to put it to Friday, and then both games get canceled. Or the makeup game gets canceled, and and they could do it back-to-back days, I guess, but in minor league baseball, they typically don't do back-to-back doubleheaders. In major league, they don't do that either, and they flat out canceled it because they're Usher and St. Paul are not playing another series after 6 games. Otherwise, if they're playing in Usher, a 6-game series in Usher, they would play the game in Usher. That happens, you might get one less game at home. Because Usher gets a game next time they play. Or then you'll make it up by getting a game against another team, so it evens out for both sides. And Columbus, the Clippers, 7-5 win over the Indianapolis Indians in a rain-shortened game. Both teams got 3 in the first, and 4 for Columbus, 1 for Indianapolis in the fourth, and 1 for Indianapolis in the seventh. But Indianapolis could not. So yeah, Indianapolis could have had a chance to come back and win it. So we'll see. But it was Jacksonville 6-4-1. And then they're 9-7 really heavily. When falls around 5-2. Albuquerque 5-4 Reno. Las Vegas 8-4 or 5 or 8-5 to Las Vegas 8-5 or we'll see the final. And in a 7-inning doubleheader. It's shut out 8-0. 1 in the first for Buffalo, 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 3 in the seventh. Omaha wins game 2 of the doubleheader of makeup from Friday, 6-4. Salt Lake 5-4 winners second round, and 7 winners Salt Lake in the doubleheader. The 7 games. And Eagles pass defeats the 5-2. And that is that was 1 run for both teams. Reno's was in the first. El Paso was in the third. El Paso's got 4 in the 8th, 1 in the 8th for Reno. And then El Paso 2-1 win over Tacoma. But El Paso 2 in the first, Tacoma 1 in the 6th. And then Norfolk and Memphis is going to play doubleheader on Sunday. And sure, initial game is postponed until 2 date or 2 turn. Yep. And then the Norfolk Memphis doubleheader start 2:05 Eastern time. The second game of the doubleheader probably if it's 2 hours it'll be 4:35. But it could be like a little bit past maybe 5:05 Eastern. And then Worcester St. Paul starts at 1:37 game 2. No earlier probably than 4:07. Probably might be 4:37 Eastern. And we have Harrisburg 6-0 to New Hampshire 2-1 Binghamton. Hartford 4-2 Chesapeake. Richmond 13-6 Erie. Akron 5-0 win over Erie. Shot over Erie. Portland shuts out Somerset 1-0. 9-3 Northwestern beats Wichita. Chattanooga 13-7 to Columbus. Birmingham 6-2 Knoxville. Montgomery 9-0 shot under Pensacola. Lackacy 9-4 Boxing. Tulsa beats San Antonio 4-0 shot. Midland 4-2 win Arkansas. And Frisco 1-0 shot on Commercial City. And Springfield defeats Amarillo 7-4. And high baseball. We got Lake County get their first in the season with a 6-3 victory over West Michigan. Hudson Valley 8-1 over Brooklyn. C-Rep is 8-4 Peoria. Frederick 7-6 Rapid C. Sure Falls 2-1 since 5-1. Greenville gets shut out in the shut out in the win column in the first 3 games of the season so far. Against Greenville 3-0 against Greenville. That's it. And Greensville falls 1-3. Asheville falls 3-3 in a very close game. Eugene 10-4 over Hillsborough. Everett 3-2 win over Spokane. And then Tri-City beats Vancouver. I was going to say Tri-City falls Vancouver. Vancouver fought Tri-City. Barely 1-0 win for Tri-City. And then Bell White in Wisconsin. The doubleheader from Wednesday. The extra game for Wednesday. They moved it to Thursday. Or, I said Thursday. Jeez. Moved Friday's game to Saturday. And then we have Bullet wins Wisconsin 5-4, and then Wisconsin wins 8-7. So Wisconsin had 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Bullet with 3 in the third, 1 in the second, 1 in the seventh. And then Wisconsin gets 1 in the first. Both teams get 2 in the second. And Wisconsin 1 in the first, 2 in the third for both teams. And then Wisconsin 5, Bullet 2 in the fifth, and then Bullet 3-7, and Wisconsin wins 8-7. Dean and Lansing will make up. Acting. They're playing next time. They're playing another series, so they're not going to play on Sunday. They're going to be playing on April 29th. And then the Fort Wayne Redux game. It's going to meet up on April 5th. The doubleheader is Sam with Ulmer and Sam. And then Quincy South Bend. They're already playing a doubleheader tomorrow. And they're already playing a doubleheader because both teams have on both players. So, and so Quincy South Bend game. Make up a bit both their days. Start 2-5, and the second game is going to be at 5:05 Eastern, most likely. It's 3 hours apart. Then 4 Williams. So it's at 12:05. And it's probably going to be 3:05 Eastern, 2:35, 3:05 Eastern, because 3 minutes of drink for the first game. And it's in Green. Let's make up Saturday. And the Quad C something is a game 2 is a makeup from third makeup from Friday, and then Growing Rex game to Saturday makeup, so it's in Green. And that's at 4:05 Eastern, exactly. Maybe 4:30. I'd say probably 3:35 for and then it's in Green, or 4:05. And then in Simulated Baseball, we have Fredericksburg defeats Augusta 6-5 wins. Palm Beach falls C 1-0. Myrtle Beach 3-4 win over Charles. Clear off 7-5 over Farmers. Lakeland blows out Tampa 13-4. Jupiter blows out Daytona 14-1. Sam 5-3 over Delmarva. Kannapolis dominates LC 19-2. Fayetteville 6-5 win over Ross. Hickory 5-2 over Columbia. and Chukuka 12-6 winner pair. Fresno 5-2 over Vizsla. Like Foster Ontario 6-4. Sales 15 for domination respected. Brampton. Followed Dunning one of the 5-1. So they made that. They need to play next week because of the makeup, and they did. So on when Thursday's makeup, Thursday's game they made up today, and we had London with 2 runs in the second and third, 1 in the sixth. Well, Bradenton got 1 in the first, and then Bradenton wins in 9s in the makeup game. The makeup of Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, it's makeup of Thursday. Bradenton with 1 in the third, 1, and then Dunnet with 1 in the first 2 innings. Both got run 8, and then Bradenton with 1 run on 8. And that is your finals.